All right, here we are. 7 p.m.'s on us. Hope everyone's done their Duolingo for the day. And good evening. How's everyone going? Hope your Saturdays have been fun, full of excitement. Those that watched some Oz draft yesterday and this morning. Oh yeah, Finchy, we're on time. Hope everyone enjoyed the sets that were on last night and the set this morning. This morning went to a game 3, which was quite good. If you haven't watched it, won't spoil anymore, but do check out Mr. Dodo, who did stream that one. Featured myself in a couple of games, which was quite nice. A couple of good things in there, a couple of average things in there as well, but overall, pretty happy. But tonight we're here for some Gert by Sea. We're here for a show match. We've got Nessie and McWest. They played this on a Thursday afternoon. They were all prepped and ready to go. And I haven't seen the Recs. It'll be my first time looking at them. I haven't even looked at the draft that they did too closely. So it's all very, very new to me as well. We'll be checking them out for the first time. We're going to see how they go. What's this? Good work. To start us off, so we got Magoo Bequest in the chat here, wondering what's going on. We're about to critique your gameplay, mate. That's what we're about to do, and we're about to really enjoy it. So we'll start by saying what we're playing on, and Gert by Sea. We've got 11 maps in the map pool. 3 of them come under our rich and rare category because they are played under different win conditions. We have Splash Random on the left there, which is a version of Zetnus's Hyper Random script. So if you're watching Hyper Random Tournament on at the moment, this is a little show to that one. We have removed the variable res on each item, so that is standardized, but everything else is hyper random. It's random, could get anything, you could start with anything. The only other guarantee is there will be water, there will be some relics, and the win condition for that map is a standard win con. You can go relics, you can go wonder. Very, very exciting. In the middle, we've got Copenhagen. Copenhagen played in Aussie Ascension at the start of this year. Closed map, got some water on the top, as you can see. Bit of a pond down the bottom as well. Mainly land units. Not going to see too much. You're going to see some feudal fights at the top, and maybe some Castle Age fights down the bottom. I don't know what order they played these in. So we'll see what that's like. And then the map on the right is Canberra. Sorry, I should go back and say Copenhagen's played under regicide win condition. So there is a king in that. Each player will start with a king. And then on the right, we have got Canberra. Canberra, as you can see, got some palisade walls. Had some discussions last night on the Oz draft set about whether palisade walls count as open or closed. But this is not a full set of palisade walls. There is a river running through it. It roughly resembles the Australian capital of Canberra. And there's a pond in the middle, and that pond has got 30k of food on it. Extremely, extremely fun the way that people play for that. And that map is played under sudden death win conditions. So there are no additional town centres. It is 1 TC, all in. Hopefully some quick games. This map in this format also featured recently in Sudden Disaster, which is a sudden death tournament for every map. And we've taken the Canberra version to play in our tournament here, which is extremely exciting. That's the intro done. We've got 2 very, very accomplished players. 2 players that I think have taken to this idea in this tournament very well. That's why I called upon them. I wanted them to feature in this show match. And yeah, I'm really happy with the way they've gone about things. I'm really happy with the fact they got three games in, and one player signed up. I don't know who hasn't signed up between the two of you. One of you has. I think it's you, McQuest, that hasn't signed up yet. Yeah, exactly. I think it is McQuest here that has not signed up. Very, very exciting. I'll flick over to some the draft. They did a draft. Let's what have we got? That's not quite working, is it? Give me a second here. We will fix this up. We will get a display. Maybe not that one. Maybe that one. Okay. We've got a draft. So we know what the three maps are. The way this draft runs is there are some admin bands at the top for a best of three, but play all three in this case. 6 random bands, 2 bands each in order. No hidden picks. No hidden bands. Sorry. Then they each get to pick their first civ blindly, and so they could pick the same civ, and then they rotate through. I don't know how they decided who was going to host, but McWest has hosted. We had Italians first picked, and Byzantines from Nessie. Then we swung into Dravidians, Malay, Catans, which is an interesting pick, Bohemians, Portuguese, and Saracens. So if I had to pick, so we got play all three. Trying to think of where these would each get played. My hunch here is, so I think Splash Random's first, then we're going to run into Canberra, then Copenhagen. I feel like this is a little bit of a Copenhagen pick, and I feel like this might also be Copenhagen. And then, and then Canberra would be the Fires, and then Malay might be the random, and then one of these two will be on Splash Random. Dravidians on Canberra would be my thinking, and then one of these two on Splash Random potentially. I feel like it's interesting. It's obviously a lot of water maps, and especially for Splash Random, I find that a very interesting map. I feel like Byzantines are going to be popular on it. I feel like Saracens are going to be popular on it. I think Italians will be popular in general, just because these civs have got a little bit of variety to them. Saracens, with the market use, can kind of adjust to lopsided res distributions quite easily. But yeah, that's the way I see that at the moment. But without further ado, we're going to get into game one. We're not here for forever. We're gonna look to get some game one in. Why not, right? This is what we want to see. We want to see the way these players have played game one, Splash Random. If I now turn to Capture Age, and turn to Capture Age here, we can do that. We can hit pause, and then we can have a look at the map that we have been granted. How's the GERT by C logo there? A little bit more size on that. Good grief, says Finchy. Holy, let's see what we have got here. Okay, Magoob in with the Portuguese, and Nessie with the Saracens. We have started with some barricades. We have started with a camel rider, a market, and a hut. So they don't actually have to build a house to start off with. Nessie has got a market as the Saracens. What have they got around them? They've got a boar. They've got some deer. They've got another boar. They don't have a lot of fish. They've got a few berries. The house laming their own berries. We've got some boars. We've got some shallows. In the middle, we've got grey wolves in the middle. Barricades do nothing. They're just walls, essentially. We got the middle. We've got some wolves in the middle with some deer. This probably won't be that contested beyond the relic. We have got relics on the side here. We have got relics here. We got a very safe relic for Nessie. There's no re's when it comes to relics or anything like that. The only re would be if a unit or a building was like woodlocked or something. If you're picking or playing this map, you're going in with the expectation that maybe things like this are somewhat uneven. Like relics like this are not that bad, to be honest. It's still kind of 2-2 with one, but the 2 for Nessie are a little bit easier to reach. But here we go. How's the fun? Here we go. There we go. Let me just switch what I've got on this side. And yeah, sorry. Yep, I know. That's the one thing that I thought about it. We thought about it and we were like, yeah, both civs have to start with the same thing, Finchy. So that should happen every time. If that doesn't happen, we should be restarting. If they don't start with the same stuff, it's a re. But what that stuff is could be anything. So this is just a normal camel rider. Nothing fancy about it. And you've always got to check. Make sure there's nothing on the water. Sometimes you can start with a boat. So no boats. All right, let's get this thing underway. What a map we've got here. We've got McWest, Nessie, game 1, best of 3, play all three. Graphics, casting. We've got a play all 3. Gert by C. Show match. Oh no, I think I can put show match here, can't I? Show match. It is 1-1. No, it's 0-0 so far, and we should be good. Done. Let's try that again. Game 1. Splash random. Let's see what they can do. We're going to go on McWest's view to start us off with. He's here. You should close stream, no cheating. Yeah, exactly. Let's see what he figures out. What's he seeing? He's going to see the boars. He's going to see he's got 1 sheep to scout with. He's going to pretty quickly have to find somewhere to collect more food. The market. Actually, now that you're here, can you use the market in Dark Age? Or do you have to wait to Feudal Age before you can use it? Because if you can use it in Dark Age, that's very, very interesting. And already, yep, unsurprising. I'm not surprised by that whatsoever. And I think Nessie's taken the second sheep there. And is pushing the deer on this side. So McWest yet to find the deer. Oh, it has now, I think. The sheep's gone and found it. So I think we're going to go move the camel over. It's an hilarious advantage with Saracens. Already got the market. You could argue it's actually an advantage for the Portuguese player that the market's already up. Oh, no. Oh, is this the fun fact? That a camel rider can kill deer? Well, they can push, but they can also kill. Oh, no. Oh, that's... I mean, you can take it. At least it doesn't lame it entirely. But that is an interesting one. My thought process before was a Portuguese market costs more than a Saracen market. So you could say that the Portuguese have got the advantage. They don't have to build a market. Saracens were already going to. It's so cheap. Or is it 100 wood cheaper? Is it 50 wood or 100 wood on a Saracen market? It's 50 wood. So they save 100 wood. the Saracens, and that advantage has just been given to everyone for free. I am reaching, JJ, absolutely, but, you know, we get what we get. And we're off. We're off to a dock. We've got... Boars, we're going to run out of food so quickly, though. So we're going to need probably 6 on wood, because we're going to need to get fishing ships out. We're going to need to get farms out pretty quickly, or we're going to need to go to berries, because there's just not enough res back here. I think Nessie's pushing in the deer on the other side. We'll have a look at that. Have a look at what's going on here. Yeah, we can see that Nessie's managed to push the deer in. Largely has used follow instead of just right-clicking it, which, let's be honest, I would. We've got a scout roaming around. It's in the corner, doing a lot of hard work. And first fishing ship on the way for both players. Very, very nice. I think it's a very even start so far. It does something fun. It's still some sheep. Neutral sheep? Are there... Oh, here we go. Grey wolves and a bear. Grey wolf and a brown bear walk into a Saracen base, and he's waiting. He's luring them. He's not letting them get out of sight. He wants them coming. He is luring them in. Oh no. And he's probably just gonna throw it. Is he gonna throw it? Because if you lose it, then you get to... Oh, now he's gonna run out of vision? Yep. If you run out of vision now, hopefully they change direction, cause some idle time. Why are they still chasing it? They should be chasing... They change target now, right? Got it. How are they still chasing? The bear's in... The bear's... Oh, he's gonna get a kill! He's got a kill! The bear's got a kill! The brown bear gets a kill. What a move. What a move. It's cost him a villain idle time, but he's got the Vil kill. Absolutely worth it. And he's bringing the sheep home, and he's saved the camel rider. What a play. What a play. That is a fun fact by Tim. 40 miles per hour. I don't think many humans can really hit that speed. And he's going again. He's going again. No way. Is he going round 2? Oh, that's so good. Now the camels can have some fighting. Oh, Saris, actually, this is the advantage. The HP on the camel. Extra HP on camels, and there it is. Worth considering, you know, you might get that random start with a boat. Bengali boats, one of those. The regen boats. I saw a hyper random game which had that. Player got Bengalis, opponent didn't. They both had a boat, and I'm sitting there wondering, why is one of the boats regenerating and the other one's not? They're Bengalis. So, with our tournament, we're going to get to pick Civ on this map. This is a bit of a Civ advantage, that is for sure. I think it's still random enough that it's just like the chaos of it all, right? Elos, both. I don't know whether to say they're 1300 or 1400. I've played Nessie on the rank ladder and he's knocked me off, and I'm in the 1400s. So, I'm fairly sure Nessie's 1400, and I think McWest is about the same. They both know what they're doing, as we've seen. Nessie's up first. I think the extra deer is playing a part in that. Although, res collected, pretty similar. We're getting more docks out now. We're gonna get some fire galleys. We're gonna play fire galleys, and I think the extra fish is pretty necessary here. You kind of have to. Yeah, it feels a little bit necessary. You kind of need to. Just otherwise, where are you producing Vils from? I mean, we've got 4 on berries as well. Trouble here though is uptime's a bit slow. And if the fire ship looked somewhere else, they would actually run into this. Also, the other thing I never... yeah, I think there's audio. There's audio on my end. I was going to say, the other thing that's worth noting here, this is a lot of res. Check it out. How's the gold back here? 10.4k gold. 12.5k stone, and then a few more at the front, but Nessie's is a little bit more forward, still got the save, so West's got a little bit more safe space at the back here. Remember, this is standard WinCon. This is standard WinCon. So it looks like Nessie's going for walls. Just little palisade walls on the sides. Oh, but he's been spotted. Camel Rider is there. Camel Rider gets the kill. But Nessie is looking good on the water. Has a big lead there. Meanwhile, McWest... I mean, this dock's not been spotted yet. Not spotted at all. Probably expects that this is only a 2-dock play. Probably might not be aware of the third. Especially when you're only on 2 docks yourself. Sometimes you look at it and you think, well, I'm on 2. He's probably on 2 as well. He saw 1 and saw the second one going up. And yeah, you probably just expect there's 2 there. I'd love to see a demo queued in this with the fire ships back here. But the demo's being queued here. Nice little demo raft. Looks good though. May even need some towers. I mean, Portuguese. Holy. You get Portuguese, you don't even need to worry about the res. You can just drop some Faderias at the back and you're good. Castles are strong, I believe, as well. You do get architecture. You don't get hoardings, but still very strong. And, you know, units are cheaper. It's a pretty good position to be in. Camel got another Ville. How'd the Camel get another Ville? Camel's gone down. Oh, and then Camel went down. Camel got a Ville kill, then went down. Looks like both these docks will go, though. And they're both on the way up. Here we go. In amongst all that, they have managed to find a way up. Was there any market usage? There was a fair bit of market usage. So both players sold their stone. And a little bit of wood selling and food buying just to help it out with the Portuguese as well. And Nessie, obviously, a lot cleaner with Saracens. That is an advantage. And they did have a building as well. So they only needed to drop 1 building before they were able to go up. And in come the demos. This is what we're here for. Oh, actually, that did answer my question. You can sell the stone in Dark Age. That was the question I wanted to look at. I think both markets are rangeable, actually, because fire ships have a range of 2.5, and I think that's only 1 tile there, so they can probably range both markets. In comes Galleon on this side, and is this a fast imp play? Is that what we've got? He's kind of told us it's a fast imp play. But is that the only way? He's just identified thinking, no, can't win this if we play normally. Nessie's adding a second town center. He's going to have castle age ships. He's going to win water. Right? This is going to win water, but McWest is going to be able to drop a castle soon on the shoreline. It's a long way for land units to travel. Because they have to travel the whole way around, or they have to get transported. And the travel time is pretty significant. And there are walls up. They can get fired down pretty quickly. A few fire ships. Oh, he's actually fishing freely. I think this... It's not a miss. Well, it's technically a miss, but I can see why it's being missed. This is very fortunate for McWest here. He's had these 6 fishing ships. They're going nicely. He's got the counterplay in as well. In comes a war galley. Spotted. Yep, here we go. 6D chest. This was the first dock as well. This was the first dock. It was never spotted. And we're getting war galley now. Nessie's probably wondering, how the hell did those get there? What do you mean? And in comes a castle protecting the shoreline, protecting the stone, and adds the ability to drop some docks again. Nah, you can't transport... You can't castle drop. No. No. You're asking for too much there. Not when you've got no water control. As much as I'd love to see it, you can't do that. And I think we're going to see... Sudden Disaster? Yeah, I'd consider it more. That might be the next map. the next map. Bit of if Canberra's next, then that'll help out there. But we've got the castle up. Lovely Portuguese castle, by the way. One of my favourite designs. And yeah, I mean, there should be an eco league now for Nessie as villagers come in. Bit of idle time. It's very hard to keep the food running here. There's a lumber camp, is there? Oh, that lumber camp's not been... Well, I mean, you both haven't refreshed lumber camps. That's all right. And now we're heavy on gold. We've got a uni. Is the uni for something... Is it for chemistry eventually? I mean, we don't need it with the castle to click up with, but I imagine there is a purpose behind it. Oh god, we're sending a demo. Where's the demo going? Demo's looking for something, and I'm imagining it's fishing ships. But if it did find these fires, there's another one. The other one's in the dock at the moment. It's running, it's looking. One fishing ship's not enough. It's looking... Oh, is there a bit of a sneak going on this side? There is. Forward go some vills. Camel Rider's still looking around. Oh, here comes the demo. Are we watching? Are we watching? Is this the first one that we're going to see this tournament? It is. One kill. Fair bit of damage. Very nice. Very, very nice. And at the same time, market's being used. We're about to see Imp. Imp's on the way. And what is next? What could possibly be next? We have got vills coming forward, not on stone though, so it's not a castle drop. It's going to be for units. Some units are going to be made. So barracks coming down. I imagine it will be a stable next into some camels, or it could be an archery range and we're going to see some expo. Walls will get battered down. Demo's coming in again. Oh, that's two big hits. I think it's Armenian's best demos after the unique tech. Chinese, I think, have more HP on their demos, so they're a bit tankier. They can travel a bit further, closer to their target. I think that's a demo bonus for the Chinese. They did have some changes recently. Yeah, we do have Italians. No bonus anymore on Chinese. All good. So we do have Italians in the Civ pool. I imagine that's going to be a Copenhagen play. Is this Fast Imp Feitoria? Or is it Fast Imp Wonder? Because the third TC is coming out. This is the full boom. Nessie's going full boom. Looks like we're going camels with that armor coming in. And the stable down. So it's going to be camels on this side. But this is standard WinCon. And are we going to see... Is it a wonder? The res says to me, wonder. Because we're really just building up 1,000 of everything. We're not spending it on anything at the moment. You don't need the wood. You need... If you want Feitoreas, you want these two. I think we might be seeing a wonder here. He's up to Imp. 40 vills. This looks good. And he's even got the counter-attack on the fish again. Oh, it's so fortunate that Doc has been such an MVP with the demo hits, with the fires. It's done so much work. It would have gone down had Nessie seen it. And the fish actually kept the fish alive for longer as well. This is good. This is good. We're getting the res. The res is getting closer. Treadmill cranes coming in. Alright, that's why we built the university. That explains the university. It's there for treadmill crane. I knew there was a reason for it, and there it was. I was like, ballistics, masonry. No, it is there for treadmill crane. That's what we wanted it for. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. But the camels are knights. Saracen knights, don't see them all day. they've run into stone walls. They're going to have to find a gap. They won't be able to be repaired because the galleys are going to come here and support now. And there's the wonder. Now, do I need to pause here, McQuest, or do I need to pause when the wonder completes? Which is it going to be? How do you want this to... Pause at completion. Okay, I'll pause at complete. No, you've said re. Pause. No. We're pausing now because the comment is in. And any eagle-eyed person would be aware that right now something should have happened. And that something is Nessie should have been told that a wonder is being built, right? Is Nessie told that there's a wonder being built right now? Does he know? McWest? He was in voice chat, so he did know? He knew, okay. He knew because you told him, or he knew because... Right, essentially what I'm getting at is these two forgot to put standard win condition on. So, if this happens in the tournament, it's bad luck. You've just wasted 3,000 res. Because you just then play the game as Conquest. That's right, JJ. I'll leave it paused. But yeah. Such a big mistake. You can't... Yeah, this game is meant to be standard win con. The game's meant to be standard win con, and the game was played with Conquest. And this is why... this is why there's the comment about a re. This is why there's the comment about start your own timer. There's no admin win for this. Both players are responsible. Now, what will happen here is these two will play it. These two will play it out as standard win con because it's a show match and they both know it's happening. But in the future and in the tournament itself, if this happens, it is bad luck for both players. It will be played as Conquest. At this point, 30 minutes in, you don't get a re because we forgot we put the wrong win condition on. So this is going to be played as standard win con. We're going to start our own timer. Yep, they had a referee in. We're not doing that in the main event. That is going to be a bad luck situation. Check the lobby settings, please. Wonder countdown is, I believe it's 13 minutes, 20 seconds in-game, or 10 minutes real-time. So that's what we get, and we're going to see Stonewall's up. Anyway, we're going to worry about the game for the time being, because we're going to pretend that they've done the right thing. We're very grateful that we've got a show match. And we're going to see Imp on the way. We're probably going to see Cannon Galleons come out, but this is going to be a hard push. The comment about Hun's unique tech is that is Wonder and Relic. Yeah. Oh, look. Hun's? It could work. It could work. You're a bit slower to a dock, which is kind of sucks for that part of it. But if you think your opponent is going to have on Nessie's side, Stone in the Woodline. This one. Oh, this one. Yeah, this is not. That is not. There's some stone all over the place, but I think they both had standard res in their base. They had enough res in their bases, I think. Maybe this... Yeah. That part clearly is not reachable. Yeah. Relic victory through... Yeah. Oh, relic victory is negated because there's that relic there. That is a very good point. You can't win it. Look, it's hyper random. Yeah, there's obviously ways that it can be a little bit unbalanced, but it's all good. It's all good. I think, as I said before, you are playing this map with a little bit of an expectation that it might not be the 100% fairest map like you see on Arabia in your ranked games. There is a little bit of expectation that maybe it's a little bit twisted in some description. If it looks incredibly unfair, that's very different. You are picking this map, you do, and we don't like Arabia. That's right, we don't like Arabia. Something like 4 lakes, the reason why we're not using ladder 4 lakes and we're using tournament version 4 lakes is because of that, right? We do want to use the standard maps that exist for when they can. And yes, sorry, I've completely missed the fact the Wonder actually went up. And we might need to use our Capture Age Pro just to get that timestamp of when that finished. Kawasan's not in the map pool, Humble. I was deciding between Kawasan and 4 lakes. I ended up going 4 lakes before I realized I was better at Kawasan. Essentially. Okay, so that Wonder's up 34.45. So just add 13 minutes to that. 13.20 takes us to 48 minutes. So let's just go that rough 48 minute mark. 48.00. That's going to be when the Wonder completes, and if that's when the game ends, that's when the game ends. So we'll just go back to live time here. Yeah, I have Capture Age Pro, Finchy. I go all out here. There's no one in the TC, and is the castle going to get denied? It isn't because of the tree. The tree didn't allow the surround, and now the monks are going to come out on this side. Quick walls are in. How do you knock this down? I mean, you can't just sit... Also, yeah, the Wonder looks absolutely incredible. Can we have a quick... What is the Wonder, Rapunzel? You're the one that's on there. What's the... what does the Wonder represents? JJ! You're a legend, mate. Thank you very much. You're going to love what we have in store for you at the end of this game. Not at the end of the set, at the end of the game. I think you might enjoy what's next. No more ads. There you go. That's one other benefit of the subscription. Yeah, so we've got a Portuguese Wonder. We've got some monks out now. We've got the knights being suicided. The poor fellas. Trump taunt reveal, imagine. These fishing ships are still going. I think Nessie's now got to decide on a different plan of attack. We're going to get through a castle. Are we going to go... We are getting elite cannon galleon. Those things are going to range the castles. They're going to allow a drop, and they're going to do that. But Belém Tower, that's the one. Oh, Finchy, you're getting closer. It's not going to be $500 for a Div2 biggest demo, though. Could you imagine? The Elo tank from everyone, if that was the case. But maybe we do have something in store for those in Div3. We're getting a Fateria now at the back. We've got gold, right? We have gold. We have stone. We have wood. We have food. We don't... Do we need a Fateria to lay when we're laying our own gold in the process? Why not? And in comes a castle drop. The cannon galleons are here. 48 minutes on the clock, by the way. So this game is over at the 48-minute mark. Whether, I believe, yeah, unless it's been... Unless McWest has said anything otherwise. I believe it's 48 minutes. So that's the timer we've got. And if the Wonder goes down, McWest is gone. So it's over. It is now just here for the survival of the Wonder. And that's the hope. Nessie's in. There's a massive score lead. But we're here playing to hold on to that 48-minute mark. I'm going to trust that the next two games were played with the correct settings. Yeah, Hunt Harkins. Hunt Harkins and the unique tech. Hey, look. It's not too bad. We're getting a market up because we lost it. You don't need Vils anymore. You've got Res. Yeah, you got it right after that. I think it's only Canberra that needs something. I believe Copenhagen's set up with Regicide already on. We got Monks, but the Monks are going to walk into... Oh, they're going to try and get to the Cannon Galleons. Do we have the range on these boys? We do, but they're also in trouble. Yeah, my Monk pointer removes the regional aspect of those Monks. So, sorry about that. We don't get the cool-looking hats and walking sticks. We got the default ones. Castle goes down, I think... Just on the Monks. I love it on everything else. I think this Wonder is gonna go down. It's 4 minutes away. The Cannon Galleons can't help it. It has to be the Trebs. And he's mega housed because of the Fateria. He doesn't really have enough res to do much more with it. Treb's gonna go down. That's the last Treb. That's the last Treb. It's may as well repair it with its life depending on it, because that's it. If it does take this castle though, it's not being repaired. The castle's gonna go down. Well, hang on a minute. Treb stays up. One Treb doing a lot of work here. Like have Hussar in. There's Monks. There's going to be one attack on this. This is it. One attempt. You need to have all... Reminder for everyone in advance. You need wood, gold, and stone to repair a Wonder. Do not spend it all. You need it if you need to repair. And none of those got converted. Did Nessie get Devotion? Where's Devotion? He got Faith. He went all the way. He's got Faith. That Wonder's not going to make it. It's going to go down. The Trebs are going to do the work. It's going to be repaired. There's the res, but the Wonder goes down, and that'll be the GG, I think. Nessie wins game 1. GG admin read. And there it is. That is Splash Random for you. That is one generation of Splash Random for you. That is 1-0 to Nessie. Wow. I hope that was enjoyable. I enjoyed that. That was really good. Very, very, very good. I'm going to run through the stats, but I am going to hit the ad break button because after this, we got something pretty special coming up before we start game 2, and I don't want anyone to miss that. So we'll run the ad break and we'll go through the stats in that moment. Okay, so end of the day, 2 things that we got to remember here. 1, it's standard victory. Please get your lobby settings right. And 2, this map can throw up anything. It can throw up anything. You can use your Civ bonuses in any way you wish. Some good comments there about Huns having a couple of nice little options for a Wonder victory type map. And they have a unique tech that doesn't really get used. And now you get to think about the game a little bit differently. And that's what I was hoping for here with this tournament in general, but specifically with these 3 maps. As we saw, once the Wonder went up, things went very high for Nessie. Nessie went very, very large there. Very well played from both players. Very, very happy with it. They both did very well. Good fish saving from McWest to get those fish running. Good from Nessie to win water as well. Get that early game a little bit better. And yeah, good castle times. Good strategy. Did it for the people. We're here for a show match. It's very good. And yeah, very, very nice stuff. Okay, and some little APM there for those that like the APM counter. You can see how fast they played. And extremely, extremely nice stuff. So, where do we take it from here, hey? We have got... This tournament is it's a very fun one, right? There's a lot of fun things going on, and we wanted to make something... We wanted to make something fun. We wanted to do something a bit different. The water aspect is one area of different, but the other area of different, well, you're about to see it. Demo ships. Demo ships. I've spoken about demo ships a lot, and demo ships are probably going to form a big part of this tournament. For those that are unaware, we saw some demo ships actually in that Splash Random game, in Game 1. For those that are unaware, this is what a demo raft looks like in the game. A demo raft in Feudal, as you can see, you got the sail, the regional sail, and then underneath that, it's basically a raft. And this is a demo raft that has been created by the wonderful Rapunzel. And this will be a prize, and that prize will go to the biggest demo hit in Division 3. Yep, it's a little itty bitty 10 centimeter demo raft. It fits in the palm of your hand. It looks absolutely incredible. Will it clear customs? That's a really good point, JJ. Will it clear customs? So that is going to be the Div 3 biggest demo hit prize. They do not... Humble, you've asked a very, very good question. Yes, JJ, absolutely. So... There's so many questions. This is amazing, by the way. Like, I can't stress enough the work that has been done on this. It looks amazing, right? It looks absolutely perfect. It looks exactly like the one you see in the game. So many questions. So, probably the first one is shipping can be tough, right? This is... not something that is not shipping overseas is not something where either of us are very common with. We're not very sure. We're hoping things will be okay, and we will do absolutely everything we can to make sure that if the winner is overseas, the winner gets their prize. We'll do what we can. Now, will we be hoping with all our fingers and toes crossed that someone in Melbourne wins? Absolutely. But, because then we can hand it to them in person. But, if the winner is outside, we will be shipping, and we will do our absolute best if it has to go overseas. That's, like, it is a commitment. It's not a guarantee, but trust us when we say that we haven't just made this. Oh, hint. Oops. We haven't just made this for, just for show to try and get people to play. It is a prize. We want to hand the prize out. We want the prize to go to the biggest demo hit of Div 3. My pluralization may hint to the fact that if sign-ups look good, there can be more produced. Because once you make one, the rest of them, they're a bit easier to produce. So, you guys sign up, the player base gets there, and we can make more. Well, Rapunzel, can make more. I just provide the moral support. So, The people turn up, the people play. We can have a few more. We can do them in different colors. Humble. I want to hit the 64, JJ. Like I know it doesn't feel like it's going to get there with only 6 days left, but I still believe we can hit that 64 number. Obviously, within our Oz NZ community. No. You can use any demo type. Any demo. It's the biggest demo hit. So if you can wait till Imp and you can land some heavy demo hits on someone, go for it. Absolutely. Yeah, so there is a prize at the moment. The prize for the bounty prize is going to be split by division. There was $50 allocated. Does a full transport? Ooh, biggest. Okay. We're getting questions in. Questions are good. Okay. Firstly, Humble, a demo raft does not kill a transport ship in one hit. So you need to already take some HP off the transport before you hit it with a demo. Biggest. I'm starting... Yeah, so this may have to be... Yeah, kills. So it's going to be... The original description was going to be land units killed. Land units killed was the comment. Was the thinking. However, yeah, yep. Rapunzel's put a very, very good comment there. There's obviously some decent enough cash prizes above in Div 2 and Div 1. Yeah, so this is a little bit more Div 3. If you full demo a wonder, the way there may be a little bit of it's a hard one, right? It is a hard one, and I'm absolutely willing to iron this out over the next week before we start, and to make sure that the parameters are absolutely set out, because we want this. Well, say admin call, popular vote. So I'm happy to go down a popular vote section if the people are happy to go down a popular vote section. I'm happy to pick 3 and then say from there it's a popular vote. Because then it can be a bit more qualitative and a bit more based off of, what was the moment of the game? Did they rig it? That's probably the big one. Please don't rig it. Right? There's a lot of good stuff here. There's a lot of good options. We just want to add a little bit more flavor to this, to think, can we just have something beyond just winning highest, what do you call it? Highest elo, does all the prep work, gets the win, walks away with the money, walks away with all the prizes as well. This is a little bit extra on the side. So we look forward to seeing how that plays out. I'll get something that, community input will absolutely be used. But for now, we've got a demo raft here. Potential to add more based off of signups, based off of enjoyment, based off of everything, right? This is 3D printed. Rapunzel can answer more questions on all the little work she's put together regarding it. The colors are changeable as well, so depending on who wins, potentially we may allow the person to pick another color if they want to, but all that stuff is up in the air, and any extra demos that are created are based off of hitting sign up targets at the end of the day. So this is a Div 3 only prize. Yes, of course, sales, different civs, different architecture sets get their different sales. So lots and lots of good fun to be had there. I hope this is exciting for people. Gives another reason to sign up, especially those in Div 3 in that ELO range, that sub 1500 range. And it's partly more chances. Exactly. At that point, more demos can be awarded just for random awards. Those that play Ozdraft. You know, there's awards every week for different reasons. Yeah, well, maybe I could literally just hand out a demo for one of those if we feel like it. Like, there are options out there. Yeah, you want demo tier list. If you want to play, sign up, get it done, get involved, learn some maps that are a little bit different. There's, by my count, there's 5 maps that are really good for demos on land units. Golden Swamp is the number 1 because that is shallows with gold in the middle. To me, if people want to hit the gold in the middle, you can try and stop them. You can knock out Vils. Vils are the best one to knock out, in my eyes. Vils and Archers, because Archers combined together, Vils are Vils. Vils die easy. Like, that's where you want to go. Golden Swamp, that's the one I recommend if you want to start hitting 15 demo rafts. If you can demo raft a TC... Oh, well, actually, sorry, not just Golden Swamp. Water Nomad. How can I forget Water Nomad? Water Nomad's in the map pool. Go nuts. You can kill a TC with demo rafts on Water Nomad. You can go absolutely nuts. This is open. This is the excitement we want. We want to build some hype around this. We want to do something a little bit different, and this is one way that we can go different. It's extremely exciting. Bog Sauce, thank you for the follow. Just before, I wanted to get through that spiel. Open with 18 rafts. Fast feudal 18 demo rafts. How much does it cost? Does the ship sail? We haven't tested that. I wouldn't recommend testing it. Would be my guess, but that's for Rapunzel to answer that one. Okay, we're here. We've got game 2 to worry about. Let's get straight into game 2, shall we? Oh, you tested. You did test it. I didn't know that. Game 2 looks to be on Canberra. Okay. Here we are. It is the Bohemians against the Byzantines. No channel betting at this stage. Yeah, the last couple I think I haven't added to the spreadsheet. I'll update the spreadsheet tonight after the stream. But yeah, demo looks incredible. Absolutely incredible. Finchy, are you is that you saying you're about to sign up? I hope so. Okay, we have got Nessie with the Byzantines. Byzantines very strong, and we've got Magoob with the Bohemians, both very strong. And this is Canberra, and this should be sudden death Canberra. Standard res, so you get 2 boars, you get a bunch of sheep. Oh, you don't get deer. Deer is outside your walls. So if you want to push deer, you have to go outside your walls. And there's a few deer out there, but they are also neutral, so either player can take them. The big thing about Canberra, 2 things with this map. One thing with the city, by the way, don't bother. No offense to anyone from Canberra. Don't bother. But the map, 30k food in the middle. Okay? So you want to dock, you want to fish, and you want to keep hold of water. That's what you have here. Yeah, but the quest, I'm from Adelaide, so I can't talk about Re. So you're not really going to sell me on wine. And here we go, Scouts fighting. Now, the beauty. Canberra is sudden death. The beauty of sudden death and the beauty of Byzantines. I will let a little bit of a secret out on this one. A little bit of a tactical secret. Byzantines get Drummonds. Drummonds do not require chemistry. Which means you can make them as soon as you hit Imp. if you get to Imp. And if you can make them as soon as you hit Imp, and if you don't need chemistry, you get Dramans, and you can range a town center. So that's 6 range town center to there. So you've got plenty of space. You can do it without doing absolutely anything else if you want. The comment about castle drop, absolutely. Transport through the middle, drop a castle. There are ways to do things. This is demo land as well. These are shallows. You can walk around them. So, very, very fun map. Galleon's wood range as well. Because, yeah, I mean, actually, it's even closer on Nessie's side. Because Galleon's are 8 range. But, yeah, absolutely. Like, their ships win water. Very strong. If you don't have a defensive castle, it can be a little bit problematic. Byzantines, stronger town centers. So, if we look at the town center difference, they do have the bonus on their buildings. 20, 30, 40% HP. So, Byzantines are strong on this map. They are one of the best. They have faster working fires on a map where there's not really a lot of space to play galleons. There's a lot of space to play demos, though. And here we go. So, there's a few options. And you can also play it somewhat standard. You can drop a forward barracks. You can play man-at-arms. You can break through the palisade walls. Put some pressure on. Like, it's a map that's got some options. You can play forward siege, because all you want to do is do what's best to kill the town center. Doesn't have to be an all-in. Or Doc's denied. Or Doc's just gets up. Phil goes down, though. Very good. Loom just coming in. I think that was an unloomed Vil from Nessie that went down. Oh, it was a loomed Vil. But just the extra numbers there. And we're just going to batter down the dock. Here we are. You can't convert town centers. Town centers, castles, wonders, monasteries. Walls. That's it. I think. I don't know about Caravanserai. I know Feitoreas you can convert. Can you convert Caravanserai? That's the other building I can't think about. The other... Well, actually, can you convert donjons? Because you convert towers. I don't know if you can convert donjons. Someone needs to test that one. Oh, wow. We are sending the boys and girls. We are here. We are here to just batter down the dock. There's 6 Vils here just to batter it down. Nessie's coming with 7. Opponents brought 6. You bring 7. Fish has 30k food on it, or 29.9 now. So you want to be fishing in the middle. Absolutely. You cannot let this just disappear. Once you... Well, demo... You need to get up first. And we're Vil fighting. We are Vil fighting. We are 7v6. We are 6v6. We're 5v6. I think Nessie's going to slowly hold on here. All comes down to micro, though. 4v5. They're just fighting. They're running. And McWest has to give it up. It's taken half the HP off it, though. He's run halfway, and he's got to keep going, though. And we're going to be a bit slower up as a result. And now we're just going to turn around and we're going to batter down the other dock. And now we're going to see more Vils coming the other way. Here we go. Oh, that's brilliant. That is lovely. Weakville. Don't lose the house. You need to build a house. You may as well build it. More are coming. And now you get a 5v5, 6v5. There's lots of demos you can hit here, but fishing ships, it would have to be about 30 fishing ships for me to be like, wow, demo to fish. Like, it's... Fishing ships are not the same as villages. Fishing ship eco. I mean, on this map, maybe fishing ship eco is a little bit nicer. Other nice one as well, just because of the nature of how close you're fishing all the time. Gajaras. Drop a dock. You can drop your fishing ships in your dock. If you're losing water, wait a little bit, come back, or drop a dock at home, send them home. I think this is going to go down. So Nessie's going to be up. We're just fighting. I love it. I absolutely love it. This is brilliant. Now, we mentioned before about the castle drop. I think you can dock block. That would be my guess. I believe you can drop a dock about there, and you should be able to block anything going through. So that will stop a castle drop. You can do it here as well on this choke point, on the shallows, and down goes the dock. That's actually very satisfying drop there. But there are fishing ships, and they do have somewhere to go. Is he seriously? He's gonna stand. He's gonna wall. He can't wall the last piece though. Is he just gonna stand there? I really hope you just stand there. This is brilliant. Dock block adjacent to the walls. I think you can. Yeah, I think you just drop it there, and it should block the middle as well. This is awesome. Oh, he's gonna dock it here. Yes, please, please. Oh, that is brilliant. This is perfect. He's just cut. What are you gonna do? You can drop a. Feel free. Like drop a second. Drop a second one. But you can't get through. Is there a tile? So here there's a tile because you need the gap. Here you need the space to actually get out. But here, this is blocked, I think. Unless there's still a gap on the outside. There's a demo being queued, which is brilliant. There's a tower rush coming in as well. This is brilliant. Both players are up. I'm loving the fun that they're having here. And we're into a tower rush follow-up from this as well. Early fletching will go down well now too. This looks good from McWest. He's got 7 fish just in the middle. And he's going to be able to drop the demo out on this side. I don't think Nessie... No, but you weren't having fun with the last game. So this is the one. Braids, welcome. Oh, thank you for the follow as well. Yeah, Canberra. Sudden death Canberra. Sudden death Canberra. Not just Canberra. Sudden death Canberra. And now we're Vil fighting again. These two have been so much fun. I love the strategies that they've gone for. Oh no, but they're through the palisades. And now the fish will go down. We don't have a safe dock, but we do have 2 here. We can be producing. But we are on... We're on just a tower rush. This is brilliant. This is incredibly fun. You have got the ability... Finchy, this is fun. I picked these maps because they are fun. I picked some of them because I'm good at them, and I picked the other ones because they're fun. Fun... Yeah, you are right, though. Fun to watch. Water Nomad does not seem fun to play. Water Nomad seems extremely fun to watch. Canberra, this actually does seem fun to play. I think you can cook up some amazing strategies on this. Because you're just playing for the town centre. That's it. And he's sending the Vils. Okay. Yeah, you probably should have stonewalled this in the end. But yeah, I think you did it in Dark Age though. So it was... We're blocking with the fishing ships. And it's Byzantine fires as well. So the Byzantine fires work their way through. But this is good. We're battering down a mining camp. We do have stone, so safe stone. Actually, 1 mining camp does work here. Fletching coming in. Do we see that the next tower is going up? We don't. So we don't actually see that tower yet. So that's going to cause this one to maybe get denied. We'll see Castle Age, because they've got to take out these town centres eventually. Who gets the best feudal age Vils? Because the Inca bonus, as I learned earlier, doesn't come in until Castle Age. Does anyone have a good feudal age Vils? I guess Berbers get the speed. Does anyone get any more armor? Oh, Bohemians eventually get good build. Poles. Poles regen, yeah. Oh, we're coming again. And we're dropping houses. Drop another one there, and another one here. And another one there. Full walls in. Lovely. And you've got fletching. Opponent doesn't. Oh, we're here to fight it. We're here to fight it. Can't fight it. Lovely house walls. Look at the house walls. Absolutely brilliant. Now we got to take out the tower. I mean, maybe we don't actually see Castle Age. Maybe Park Tim's right. Maybe we're just going to be able to tower our way through. No one's really close. Although buildings are in. Take out some Vils. You go kind of close. Wouldn't be too far away. But has lost the middle. So he's going to have to farm and bury their way up now. Probably can take a few off gold. Here's the dock block. So, does work on the straight as well as the diagonal. So that's a very nice one there. Pole's regenning vills, and we're just going to creep around. Oh no, we need fletching. We don't even have a... He can't rush this again. He's going to try and rush it. Can't rush this. Another tower up here. Doesn't have a blacksmith. This is struggle town now. Nessie does have the food. He's going to have the middle. But doesn't have the wood. He's just lacking the wood. Oh, it does get that tower up. That's a strong one. Even though it may go down. Oh, no, it's 3v1 now. So this will go down. Human? No, you can't human. You can't second TC. You can't build a second. Yeah. Otherwise, if it was just keep starting TC up, that would be an interesting one. Persians, naturally very strong if you are playing Canberra. Double HP. So just keep that one in mind. Persians, Byzantines, if Canberra are in the draft that you end up drafting, they will have extra HP on their town centres from the start of the game. So already an unfair fight. And yeah, please don't try and Persian douche on this map because you can't delete the TC. Not the way it works. Yeah, I think... Oh, here we go. I mean, a demo here would be... Yeah, I mean, you really should. But you can see how the fish, the access of the 30k in the middle can really change. Lots of good stuff coming in, but it has worked in the end. Castle Age coming in for the Bohemian player, who will get the access to the monk techs for their villages. I did see the comment before about some Spanish supremacy vills. If you really want to vill rush a town centre, that could be a way to do it. Castle at home, few conks, map control. Nice. Yeah, I don't mind it. There's a few options here. Oh, demo does hit. Gets a bit of HP off, but the dock block's going to go. Oh, no. I think it's going to go right here. It's open. 757. We're nearly there. We're sending everything. We're sending 23 vills. And it's going to go right there. It's in range. One tower is not enough. I hope that the players in this tournament do play until their town centre does disappear and don't resign before it. At the end of the day, you play until you think you can no longer win. I would like it if players decided to play until then. I'd just sit in the town centre. He's making petards. He's not even... This is over. Castle Age is too far away. I think this goes down. He's just running back. He's just going, this is fine. Petard. So you need 5 petards to take out a town centre. And one of them hits. You can transport petards as well. So if you do want to castle drop at home into a transport ship. Oh, Byzantines may need a 6th. Yeah. Byzantines may need a 6th, especially now once in a minute's time, they will need a bit more. But normal town centre, 5. I don't know if you can re-garrison a petard, and it's actually going down the gather point. Definitely better to hold on to your... Oh, you can re-garrison a petard. That's going to heal. The man with all the explosives in his hands. But once that goes up, are we going to get castle drop on the other side? Next, he's sending 16 forward. He's going to back his ability to defend. And he's going to try and break... This is smart. He's going to try and break the palisade to walk through and castle drop the other side. There's a Hussite coming out now. I think, and it's 31. Oh, it's another 300 HP added on. Just need to find that gap. This is spotted now from the Bohemian player. Well, it's in range. Does he actually see it though? Okay, that can land right there. That can land right there. Oh, it's still in range. It's still in range. Oh boy. This is not blocked. Oh, but the... Oh, it's going down. It's gone down. We almost missed it. We saved up about 5 petards, and it's gone down. And it's 1-1. Wagon was clutch. Yeah, Wagon did the job there. Killed some Vils. Killed a Vil. Got some damage in. Protected the fire, I imagine, as well. Which means we're at 1-1. Soak the arrows. Very, very nice. Very good stuff. Very good game. As you can see, a fun map. 28 minutes as well. We're not here all day. You can Vil fight if you really want to. You get a quick game in. Very good stuff. We love petards. We love a TC going down. GG. So we're at 1-1. We're at 1-1. TDI, I'm expecting that from you when you sign up. Yeah, this will be good. Okay, same as last time. We're just running some ads, so we'll just quickly look at the statistics. No big reveal at the end of game 2, like we did after game 1. Just game 1 was the big fun reveal for everyone. We'll post about it in the Discord as well, so that people are aware that missed the stream of what we've got coming up. Very close game. McWest ever so slightly better in the early game. Got that food earlier. So if we just have a look at... Where are we looking at? All res collected. So I imagine there's a bit of a gap earlier here. And then it does close up when he loses the fish. So yeah, you get all that extra res... from the fish early on, where he had about 6 extra fishing ships. And then it closed up when Nessie took it back. And then it was very good. Very, very good. Techs up similar times. And then we'll see. They played a bit quicker there from Westy. So very nice. For the APM lovers, you can see how fast they played. You can see where they were when they were fighting with Vils. 177. I'd actually love to go look at mine. I had my Vil rushing earlier today in Ozdraft. I'm not used to the Vil rushing, so the Vil fighting. So it'll be good to watch again. And then we saw a little bit of APM high at the end as well. Very, very good, but that is 1-1. Methodical is the way I would say it. The quest, methodical player. Let's not say slow. Methodical. Just a little bit slow to Castle Age in the end, and that would have seen a little bit more problem, right? Cool. So we got one more game to go with, and that'll be on Copenhagen. Copenhagen's been seen a little bit more than the other two. Blue Star, thank you for the follow. Finchy, you've been clipping things up, mate. I see top clipper at 5 views. Good stuff. I'll have to check out what you've been doing. Cool. I think at this point I was actually thinking a little bit about theorizing what changes are going to come to the dock, but I didn't save it clipped the announcement. Smart man. Give me a moment. So if I can go grab that Save. And we'll just go back to showing what we've got, the fun that we've got here. So this is what we've got coming up. A demo ship. Little demo raft. Rapunzel made it over the course of the last week or so. 10 centimeters. 10 centimeters. Fits in the palm of your hand. It's going to go to the biggest demo hit in Div3, or the best, maybe we'll just say the best demo in Div3. So we'll still some conversations about what best means and how much the popular vote will come into it. We'll iron that out over the next week. We'll see what that brings. Could be as voted by the admins, could be as voted on a Twitch stream. It could be anything. We'll get some good fun going with that. Now, what I wanted to talk about. Let's just throw that front and center over the top. This is a change. This is from the Thalassocracy 2 handbook. Thalassocracy is sponsored by Microsoft. It's a water tournament sponsored by Microsoft, 25k. It's being run in November, so it's being run at the same time as Gert by Sea. I don't know if Thalassocracy will be handing out demo rafts, demo raft figurines. I hope not. Maybe they'll get the idea now that they've seen that we're doing it, given, a few things. But this is what it says. It says that the tournament includes a preview of upcoming changes to naval combat. New ships, new techs, new gameplay features. I don't think we can patent, by the way, JJ. I feel like Microsoft may own it somehow. I don't know. They would own something that makes me think that us being able to override them may not happen. But we're just building a ship based off of trying to be historically accurate, aren't we? But yes, this is very interesting. So the tournament is going to have it's going to be played on a different version of the game. Very different. And I wanted to spend just a few minutes theorizing what could they actually be coming up with here. Water plays, to some people it's very boring. To some people it's very interesting. Like me, I think it's more interesting than what people give it credit for. As it says, final work in progress, not a final product. But this shouldn't impact Gert by Sea, because it does say the changes will come next year. Gert by Sea will finish before the end of 2025. So we're confident that it won't impact anything for our tournament. The thing that Rapunzel actually told me when we were discussing it was the concept that is in Chronicles at the moment. I haven't played Chronicles yet, but I am aware that they have split the dock into the port and the shipyard. I think those are the two names for the buildings, where you essentially have one building that allows you to make fishing ships, trade cogs, transport ships, and Dark Age fire ships, or a Dark Age fire ship equivalent in Chronicles. And then all the other warships are from a different building altogether. So there is a few things. A few different things that may be coming. New ships. Monk ships already exist in the scenario editor. You can start with one on Splash Random. You can start with a monk ship. I have loaded a generation with one. It had one range. Yeah, I know. It may come in ranked. Yeah. Maybe the ships are religious now. It'll be interesting to see what comes up. So, yeah, my theory and belief is that maybe the Chronicles idea may come. May come into ranked. Yeah, we'll see what that all brings. Some very, very interesting things impacted by monastery upgrades. That'd be very funny too. So yeah, we'll keep an eye out on this. We'll keep an eye out on what this brings, and keep an eye out on that tournament. Seems like it's going to be a very fun one. It's going to look very different to our tournament. There's some maps are overlapping, but clearly they're going to be played with new ships, new techs, and new gameplay features. So you're probably not going to learn much from them because it's going to be very different. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be a lot of fun to watch. Hopefully we do have some of our top Aussies getting involved with it. Although I would hope that they prioritise Gert by Sea quietly. But they can also get involved in that as well. That would be good. But we are here for a show match, and that show match is at 1-1. Yeah, some Drush ships. There's certainly some options there. Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing what is put together. I think it's time for game 3. Don't you reckon? Let's do it. Game 3 of the show match. These guys have changed their colours. They have changed their colours. They can go back to the colours that they were. Yeah, an idea that maybe you can pop some units into a ship that is not a transport ship. You change settings. So, okay, we're here. We have got game 3 of the show match. Nessie versus McWest. Malay versus Italians. Both civs should have a king. King number 1. King number 2. I don't have... actually, let's... That looks really bad. Let's put the enhanced graphics on. There we go. He's got to be more of a face now. And on this side as well. They start with 10 vills. They start with a king. They start with fortifications. They start with watchtowers. They start in Dark Age. Nessie's the Malay. Magoob's the Italians. What are we going to see? Let's have some fun. Game 3 of the show match. Here we are. Copenhagen. Copenhagen has 2 patches of water. So it looks like Nessie's sending the king inside straight away. Last thing you want to do is run the king under the opponent's castle. And then there's no deer. There is a boar. So you may as well utilize the boar. We have Scout Cav. They're going to go out doing some scouting. And it looks like the king's going to do some scouting as well. Yeah, you have 2 patches of water. So you often play this one first. It's the first one you'll dock. You'll get some fish out. You'll fish a little bit. 2, 3, 4 fishing ships. And then you'll go fast. Generally speaking, you'll go fast feudal into playing for water. Afterwards, as you expand, you end up down here. This has got the relics. This is not standard win con in this game. It is regicide mode, so it's all about keeping the king alive. Just have to keep the king alive. First king to die, blah, blah, blah. Bye-bye. Game over. So, that's the rough situation of the map that we've got here. This is what both players are going to be looking for. Melee, Karambit spam, always nice. Bombard cannon's going to be strong. And if they do win water, they can fish boom very cheaply. And they can play into two-handed swordsmen that are food only, I believe, as well. Is that right? That's Militia Lion is food cost, and their unique tech, Thalassocracy, can see harbors come in. So harbors are just docks with towers. But you won't visibly see that on my docks because mine are set up for the fish boomy thing, so I can get better vision of them. Again, as Rapunzel said before, I hate culture, so that's disappeared around there. And that's what we've got. Both players on the way up to feudal. Both players dropping 2 docks. They're both going to play water. Probably both play galleys. And you see what they do. They're just going to scout. They're going to play Castle Age. You can try and win some relics in the middle. And go for it. Italians one of my favourite civs. Very cheap to click up. 420 food, so you get to save 15%. Fishing ships are cheaper. Dock techs are cheaper. All these things. How good is that? Gunpowder units are cheaper. And then they have the anti-gunpowder condo, which is great if you see hand cannoneers on the other side. Are there hand cannoneers from the opponent? There are not. So the melee not there. So you might not see condo then. But then you get Genbo, which are really strong against cavalry, which, believe it or not, unless we're going to see elephants, we're probably not going to see cavalry. So the melee probably, at the very least, if they don't counter they probably don't counter the Italians, but they're not countered by the Italians. So there is that. Melee are probably a good matchup in that regard. Italians also get very strong buildings. They get all their defensive upgrades very full. They get siege engineers. Do they get siege engineers? No, they don't get siege engineers, but they do get everything here. They get fortified wall, keeps if you need them, bombard towers, heated shot in case you need to be defending here, and hoardings as well, so they can get very strong castles. Difference with regicide is you can research treason. That is, I think, 400 gold out of the castle, and that'll highlight the enemy king. Both players are putting it in towers for the moment. A tower is a safe way to do it. The last thing you want to do, and I've had this happen to me on this map before, they're just, dancing with their galleys at the moment, is you put your king in a castle and you set a rally point and you eject everything. And then suddenly your king is joining in the fight. And you don't want that. We've got a fire coming in as well from Nessie just to help out with the fight here. Forcing McWest to go back. But the fire should go down eventually. It's just whether there's enough space for the galleys to be microed, or they're going to have to loop around and then come back. We're going to have to do a little bit of a 180 here. Turn the corner, down goes that, and now they're going to clean up these bad boys. Next ones are coming in, but looks strong. And this is the way this map's kind of played in the early days. We fight for water. And after that, if you do happen to win it, well, yeah, no fletching. No fletching. That's a bit of a difference. So -1 attack there. So you're going to see that goes down a little bit faster. Try to get a fishing ship. Couldn't quite. Out comes a demo as well. Horse collar's coming in. Are we about to click up first, though? So might be down on water, but might be able to click up very soon. Buildings are in. Let's go. So he might get pushed back, but I don't think there's enough time for the docks to go down. So I think there's enough time to research Galleon. I always forget the name of it. Galleon. Or War Galley. War Galley. Research War Galley and then maybe produce some fires out of here and push back that way. Because the timing, the Malay timing, very, very good. Better than the Italian timing, I would say. Because of the speed. The speed more than the eco. This Vil is living a risky life, and down it goes. And now we wait for Castle Age before we go again. Scouting down here from request, just ready. Actually, this is quite good. Just keeping an eye out, just in case a Vil comes this way. And if it's one Vil, can probably pick it off. And here it is. The Vil is going to come this way. The Scout is just chilling out here on its own. Probably want the Scout protecting. Could be a Vil snipe. Scout is weak though, so it may be interesting. So 5 attack. There's no loom on this villager. The goob is everywhere at the moment, but we should... Are we seeing... We're not seeing any text come in here, and a lot of ships are coming in. Here comes the Vil. There's no loom is scary. They will lose this. The villager will lose this battle without loom. Oh no. Wait, was that getting chased? It was getting chased by a wolf. The wolf. The grey wolf is in. And the grey wolf will go down. But the Scout is watching. The Vil will not be able to complete this. Nessie's given it up at the top. Is this a fast imp? Oh, no. You have to wall in the Vil now, though. Okay, that's a really weird angle from the villager, but we're there. Docks will go down in the end, so... Given it up. It is safe to produce... Nessie... I think Nessie got very lucky there. Absolutely. Can it happen the other way, though? Oh, no. There's not enough Scout HP on this. This villager will be okay. And, I mean, no loom again. Why are we going up no loom? Going out no loom, people? And we're getting chased by a wolf as well. If there's anything we've learned, I don't think the villager's going to be okay. I think the villager's in a bit of trouble. There's a Scout and there's a wolf. Wolf gets the kill. Wolf gets the kill. Scout survives on 1 HP. If there's a lesson that we've learned ahead of the tournament starting, there are wolves out here. And the Scouts may also be patrolling. We're going fast. We're going fast Imp and we're going fast Relic as well. I like this. Where are the monks? Monks are at home. Are they on the way? Monks are going to the middle, maybe. Monks are taking the middle relics first. And again, I apologize. We don't have regional monks. Tell the person who made the monk mod to allow regional monks, and we'll be good. I like the pointer. We're getting a boom on this side. We don't have a boom yet on this side, but that's because we're going imp. Relics coming in. With the lack of walls... you could have a go. You can very easily bypass them. Transport, castle drop. 20 Vils, transport, castle drop. You're obviously backing that the opponent hasn't brought along any... hasn't made any army, but hey, look, it's an option for you. And here we go. There's a monk in the middle. I don't know if the monk's just going to go one by one and just drop them here instead of walking the whole way home. I would just grab one. Go out. Drop it off. Just get them off. Get them out of the middle. And then bring your other monks over to send them home. Yep. That's what we're doing. Repairing that... healing that villager very briefly too. So we're in. We're getting chemistry. We're probably going to get... Are we dropping a workshop? Soon. We don't have... Oh, we get the armor upgrades for free. Seems like we're just going to play for relics and then like bombard cannon karambit. Because we're on stone, so we might be going for another castle. Bombard cannon is coming in. This is good. This is game 3, people. Get excited. We're at 1-1. Nessie's going to clean up and grab 5 relics. No way. No. No way. Come on. Oh, this is good. This is good. Oh, we're going to convert the Ville, though. Nessie's on it. Nessie's on it. Drop that. Drop the... Yeah, drop it. Go. This is brilliant. I love it. I love the lame. What a great attempt. That transport will go down. Doesn't matter. Got the relics. At least got 4 relics. Siege Workshop. 1 Ville Castle. That's brilliant. Just backing it in. You may as well fight for this as well, right? And probably if you're going to boom, you may as well stay on wood and drop some fish traps here. I don't think this is going to be fought back. Opening it up just in case. If it was me, it is peak efficiency, Metro, absolutely. I would be stonewalling this. I would be shit scared. I'd want a layer of stone walls. I wouldn't want to get surprised by a transport with like 20 light cav. And in come the support vills, in comes the bombard cannons. Still in Castle Age. How are you going to push us back? King's in that tower. Remember, we're playing for the king. This is extremely greedy. Absolutely it is. And we do get a cheaper up, 15% cheaper. So 850 food, and then I can't do the maths in my head. 680 gold. I want to say. I think I got that pretty spot on there. Income bombard cannons, repairs. Are we going to go karambits? We are going karambit warriors. So if we do break the walls, we're in with karambit warriors. I'd be considering fortified wall as well. We're getting a uni up now. We do have... There is an eco. Eco for McQuest. Abs big ecos. This is the opposite of game 1. So the all-in is on Nessie's side. The fast imp. Giving away the water. Just enough on water from Nessie to force Westy into so many more ships. But there's a serious boom on 45 bills. We're just not making any more. We're just in. We're going for the king. Castle goes down. We're going barracks. So we probably are going to see condo spam. Condos will definitely tank against the bombard cannons, and they will defeat the karambits too. But the karambits do have all their armor upgrades on them, because they do get them for free, and the attack upgrades are nearly in. 1 more to go. Oh, this field's going to get denied. Denying the walls. Now some outposts. We'll just look at Nessie's point of view here as he comes through. What does he see with the karambits? Big push now. Where's the king gone? Actually, where has the king gone? Why isn't the king showing there? King's not showing on either side. I think that might be a capture age problem. Where's the king? It's because it's not in that tower anymore. Ah, there's a castle back here. Yes. On a hill, too. And out come the condos. The condos have some armor of their own. And they're gonna push this back. I reckon they will push this back. They are they are gonna be quite strong against 1v1 against the Karambit. Alright, you can see the stats difference there. Actually, no, you probably got to say 1v2 against the Karambit, just based off... because Karambit's half pop space. And now we're switching. We're going to see Arb, I imagine. And the condos will go down to Arb. And defensive castle now for Westy. I think he may have held. Good Vil count. He's on both ponds, both about parts of water. Got some fish traps out. Not full fish traps, but he's done pretty well. And now it's about... And they also... Do they get a bonus attack against... So it says plus 10 against gunpowder. I assume bombard cannons fall under gunpowder in this case. And they will cop the extra damage. Yeah, BBC included. So they will take out bombard cannons very quickly. And they have added armor against them, right? Is that... Or is it not armor against bombard cannons? It's just... it's just the attack that makes them anti-gunpowder. I thought there was like a plus 10 gunpowder armor or something. But it's just in the attack. Here we go. One monk. You'd fight that, take the monk down. You lose a soldier, but it's worth it. King's safe there. And now we're going to see archery range on the other side. Running around. Could arguably, with this level of condos... You could sneak forward here. And he's seen that Nessie hasn't run out. And here we go. They're going to run under a castle, though. Sorry. Condos are goats, but condos are going down to crossbow. They've kind of run the wrong way, I think. Yeah, there is now a space back here. They can just walk straight in if they wanted to. And now we're going to see a castle against the castle. And I'm feeling that the eco is going to win out here. Oh, that almost went down. Let's just, I just want to have a look at that. How close was that to going down? Started getting built. Nah, it was okay. It was always okay. Even though it was only one Vil, it was still okay. Ads! Oh no, poor ads. If only there was a way to get rid of ads. Hey, look. Actually, I'll wait for him to finish before I send through my spiel. Crossbow. Crossbow v condos. Here we go. Bombard cannons coming in. Oh, there goes a Vil. 2 in a row. I haven't got him too high yet. JJ's got no problems, which is lovely. Some skirms now from our Italian player, just to counter the crossbow. Do we get Arb? We do get Arb. We get Arb. Okay, we just can't afford Arb yet. Still looking good. Oh, there's a tower that's actually doing ever so slight damage to these ships. Which is very, very funny. And now what Nessie's like, you know what? It's time for another TC. Now's the time for the TC. He's not getting pushed yet, though. Like, he's losing a bit in the middle, but it's happening quite slowly. And look, the positive does have 5 relics, and the 5 relics have brought in 2k gold. So if this does go late, it does not go late. The game has been called. There we go. Skirm OP, I think Nessie saw the writing on the wall there. Yeah, nothing ended up going through on that side, but Skirms, there's only so much you can do. That's right, Metro. There's 50 pop, 50 eco. It had to go, tried to push, got the castle down, but didn't get it down. King was running away the other side, and it was just booming. It's... yeah, the forward went. At 50 eco, that's just the way it is. Played a strategy, play into it, and it's all good. Ballistics was not in. But there you go. That is a little bit of an introduction to Gert by Sea. Our 3 rich and rare maps. One of them, this one, you will have seen played a fair bit. And our other 2, some new stuff. I hope that Splash Random game was enjoyable. I reckon we're going to see some fun coming up. Personally, look, we get 64 sign-ups. I don't need to play. I'm very happy to play people if they want practice sets, if they want practice games. I'm around that 1400, 1500 elo. I'm available to talk strategies as well. I just saw what the next ranked 1v1 map pool was and the voting that it was. And that was awful. So the next 2 weeks, I am definitely all about this tournament, because holy, check this out, by the way. Kilimanjaro and this. I'm just not going to play, to be honest. I might check out Paradise Island, but please, we're all about this tournament. Tournament is where we are. You get you can see what I was practicing this morning. Whole bunch of fun. Some very, very good stuff that you can play. What do I want? Reveal map, all visible. You get some really, really good stuff. Thank you, Westy. Thank you for playing, mate. Very, very happy with that. You played very well. Well done on the win on the 2-1. Some good stuff. So enjoy. I'm trying to hold out until the next set. So there's a set, Div1 Ozdraft set coming up. And holy look at this map, hey? You start with outposts everywhere. You start on your own island. And look at the fish in the middle. And the res everywhere. You can actually walk around the side. Wow. Enjoy. So this is Splash Random. That fish is delicious. Look at that. And if you do end up with the Dravidians, you can land some seriously good stuff. Yeah, this is Splash Random. You can't really prep for it, but you can kind of just sit on the scenario editor if you really want to. If you really like, oh, what do I do on this map? You can see funny Splash Random ship thing. I've got sitting here because that was the monk ship that stunned your opponent. So you go there, and GBS Splash Random. You can go random map, tiny 2-player Splash Random, and just do this all day. And you can just see what you get, see the fun. Look at this. You can fast imp with these buildings. It's not even real water. Oh, this is like... Oh, you know what? Okay. This is the new water. New water, like, mod type. Water type. It is real water. You do dock this. It's just yucky water. But you can just get... You can get anything. You got water down here. Look at what we're starting with. We're starting with a unit. What's the unit? Unit is... It's an antiquity mode transport ship. Toilet, yeah, toilet water. Very fun. And then you got some shallows. You got penguins on this map. Ah, I just deleted a penguin. I didn't mean to delete the penguin. You get penguins here, and like it, you can get anything. You get, and what do we? You got a unit that you're starting with as well. Skirmisher. This one's a bit more basic. You start with a barracks. You start with more vills. We're going to have some seriously good fun on this map. The map is going to... Oh, actually, I think we did get splash random, right? I think, yeah. You can just get absolutely anything. You can start with random units, with outposts. The only guarantee is water and relics. You got oysters here as well. I am so excited for this. The two that played before, they played a great map. They played very well. Westy had a great strategy before. Do go back and watch it if you missed it. Holy... What is this? What is this? If anyone can tell me what that unit is before I load it up, that... all kudos to you. Like, what is that? What a unit. The Emperor in a litter. Oh, God. What campaign is Emperor in a litter? Yeah, if someone wants to play a match and get it going, I'd love that. A little bit of content. Because, yeah, it's a 9:30 start for Ozdraft Div 1, if someone wants to. So I was happy just to roll into that. And then, yeah, there'll be some good stuff. But if not, I mean, look at that. You just started Emperor in a litter. How random is that? And a fishing ship, and it's like mangrove starts. Look at this. This is... Oh, I would love this generation. The Water Nomad fans would love this generation. I'm so excited. I am so excited for this. I'm excited for people to sign up with knowing that now we've got an actual unit on the line for people to win, which is super exciting. I'm just going to go back to that for a moment and remove that part. We have got an actual demo on the line in Div 3. The best demo hit. Deadline is Friday, 7 p.m. I'm depending on where we sit, we may just go into Saturday, but I'd like everything done by Friday, 7 p.m. Then I can spend next weekend doing all the setup. But yes, biggest or best demo hit in Division 3 will win this little demo ship, demo raft. You can see its likeness to the one in game. It's extremely nice. It fits on the palm of your hand. It's a little memento. Best, and the more sign-ups we get, if we can hit the 64 sign-up limit, the more we can produce. So Rapunzel produces these. She's done an amazing job with this one. More sign-ups, more we can do. The more variety we can do them for. We can do them for other things. We can extend it into Division 2 and Division 1 as well. But that is going to form part of our prize pool for the bounties. At this stage, just in Division 3. We may take away the dollars, the physical dollars. I think this is a bit cooler than the physical dollars. And only in the situation where we physically can't ship to a certain winner of it, will we look at the substitute for it? Jodungle, we don't want the one on the right to explode. I mean, you can feel free to dismantle it and put it back together, but we don't want it to explode. As much as it would be even more realistic if it did. Ideally, it doesn't. Very, very interesting. Oh, look at Nightbot in at the right time, by the way. How good is that? Very, very good. Didn't even prompt it either. It just knows. So yes, this is the demo raft. Very exciting. You know what? I'm just gonna have a look and see if there's anyone else streaming at the moment. And see where it's... Oh, no one that I'm following is streaming Age of Empires. Let's have a look at what's out there. Not really much at the moment. I may call it... Just curious. Yeah, it's good. I may call it soon. But yeah, this is the fun that we've got ahead of us. Like... It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. We've got 6 days left to sign ups before we enter our group stage, our Swiss stage. 5 weeks of Swiss stage. 1 set a week, best of 3. So 2 games and you're done. We saw tonight to get through 3 games. It took about 2 hours. How long have I been streaming for? 2 hours, and there's been a bit of break in between. You can play some maps that don't take very long at all because they've got different wind conditions. Which is what these ones were, to be fair. They were on the shorter side because of that. You can go for a wonder victory. You can go for a TC snipe or a king snipe and play your all-ins. Keep the games on the short side. So it does mean that the time commitment is not that high. And if you want to try and win it, you will be up against some maps and some people that are not well-versed in some of these maps. And you can really... You know, there'll be some fun. There may be more demos on the line as well. You know, we're here for that. We're here for the enjoyment, growing our Oz NZ community into water players. I hope that's what we want to see, and this is what we've got. Like this is our way of trying to be a little bit different. So, see what we can do. But for today, I will leave it there. Give everyone about half an hour if they do plan on watching Oz Draft. So half an hour back in your day. It is getting late in NZ for those that are there as well. But yeah, I might be back tomorrow. I might be streaming some Oz Draft. Otherwise, back on Monday. Enjoy the last few days of Hamburger being in the map pool. And we increase the hype towards Gert by Sea. Countdown is on. Thank you for everyone new that's followed today. Thank you, JJ, for the subscription. New subscriber. Very nice. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your Saturdays. Enjoy your Sundays. And I'll chat to you all tomorrow or Monday. Thank you, everyone, and see you later.